Now you're in New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. Lights will inspire you. Give it for New York. Ever since I was 13 years old, I remember begging my dad to please enroll me in some ballet classes. Please let me take a summer dance intensive. And unfortunately, back then we didn't have the money to do so. As I got older and started working, I started just enrolling myself in some ballet classes. And here I am now, 24 years old, taking my first ever Martha Graham dance intensive. I can't believe I went all the way to New York by myself to take this dance intensive, and as well I got to catch up with my friend Issa that had recently moved to New York. I just felt in my heart deep down inside that I had to give this a shot. I had to believe in myself enough to do this, and I'm glad that I did the scary thing and took a leap.
Wow, that was actually pretty cool.
We're on the mountain. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Any words you want to say? For
Any-
the vlog.
Any parting words before you go to New York?
So I just want to thank you for being one of the greatest best friends ever, for offering.
Ew.
Wait, I wasn't.
Okay, sorry, we're having a moment.
For offering to pick me up and take me, and for all your support and love, and for helping me figure out the microphone and the tripod situation and the clickety thinkling.
The remote.
This is the clickety thingy,
The remote.
which all you literally had to do was connect to Bluetooth and press the only button that's on here.
I feel because I feel so safe around you. Sometimes, like, I act like a kid that doesn't know.
Like, you can be dumb because I'll help you.
Yes, exactly.
I'll always help her. It's a moment.
You are so good. I need to help you make a YouTube channel. You could just do like daily vlogs.
Are you nervous for anything going to New York?
I'm nervous for the cold. I hate the cold. So
Are you prepared?
yeah. I mean, you helped me prepare too, and
I help her with nothing.
I'm really excited for the dance intensive.
I'm mad at her because she's singing Hamilton.
Thank you for introducing me to musicals.
The person that introduced her to Hamilton has not seen Hamilton on Broadway. I was supposed to, and it got canceled in April of 2020 because freaking COVID.
Oh, I thought you went to see it. I didn't know it ended up.
Yeah, so I've never seen Hamilton on Broadway. I've never seen Hamilton on Broadway, and this girl didn't even know about Hamilton, but knows about it because of me, and she's seeing Hamilton without me. It's okay. Maybe one day we'll go to New York together and see it.
Yeah, we're manifesting 2026 New York City. I'm for sure planning on going back, so taking you with me next time.
Yes.
Okay. And wait, push the remote. See if it like stops recording.
Of course it does,
I
sweetie.
have you saved it too.
Okay,
Wait.
stop laughing.
Oh no, I can't. I can't do the ASMR anymore.
This is a take 2 on our ASMR attempt because the first time the microphone was unfortunately not on. I am too fat to be an ASMR content creator because I breathe too loud.
Is when Trini sends me the Snapchats of when she's recording me, recording myself, and how ridiculous I am.
There's videos of her standing on her bed with her lunchbox with like a tripod wannabe situation attached to it's a lunchbox tied to like a water bottle with a rubber band and then like a twisty tie
And my desk lamp.
and then she's standing on the bed and then she's in her underwear.
This is great content. It wasn't underwear. They were short shorts and I was in full cosplay.
This is the first time I ever have a delayed flight. So I landed at my layover in Dallas, and then once I landed, I saw that we have a delayed flight for New York. So instead of arriving at 11 a.m., I will be arriving more towards 1:30-ish a.m. Sunday. But it's okay, since my Sunday plans were like late in the evening anyways, it should be fine. So I'm going to eat my food now because this is my first meal of the day too. I've been up since 8 a.m.
First meal of the day, Tex-Mex sandwich with some lemonade. Got off the plane and I'm just walking off the rail and feeling that coldness, like 28 degrees cold. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this, but yeah, that was cold. Never felt anything like that. So we'll see. Picking up my bag, trying to figure out where it's at. I do like this airport. This is pretty. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. I feel the cold from right there on the bottom floor. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. I have made it to New York, and this is the room, the hostel. Looks like it's just one other girl in this dormitory, but yeah, it's really cold. This is my little side. I like the curtains. My other hostel in Guadalajara didn't have that, but I do appreciate that. And then this is outside. But yeah, me voy a acomodar, and I'm just gonna sleep in right now, or maybe I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna explore the hostel, try to get some homework done. But yeah, oh, this is a really nice hostel. Okay, this is my hostel tour. So what's really cool is that everyone has their own locker with their corresponding number. So mine is 5, so that's my locker, and the beds are also with the numbers. So this is my section. I am just settling down right now. Gotta take a shower since I've been traveling all day. But yeah, I feel gross. My feet were stinky when I took off my boots, so I'm gonna go take a shower because that's disgusting. Okay, so I just noticed this. Oh my god, it's a light, and there are the plugs, the outlets. Okay, much better than Guadalajara. Definite upgrade. Wow, fancy, fancy. It's it's 3:42 a.m. My key didn't work for the room, so I had to like fix that. So that was a whole like shenanigan, or I don't know. I'm tired. It was like I went to go take a shower and then I couldn't get into my room and I'm tired. And I think I have a whole room to myself because again, it's like 3:41 a.m. and no one else is here. I've never had this happen before. I'm gonna enjoy it for as long as I can because I don't know, someone else might be coming tomorrow or later on in the week. So I'm gonna enjoy this, but it's time for bed. It's time for me because I'm exhausted. I've been traveling all day. Good night. My first thoughts of New York. Everyone here is nice but not friendly. Like they'll help me out when I have questions, but I just feel like they just don't say it in a perky manner like back in California. So I'm kind of like, oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, last night a recap because I was so tired, but I came super late to the hostel, arrived almost at like 3 a.m. Had issues after I took a shower, couldn't get into my room because the card wasn't even working, had to go get it fixed, and finally got it fixed. Woke up today at 11, took a shower. The rockets don't start until 8 p.m., so I need to figure out how to get like a bus pass, subway, ticket thing, whatever. And also, I'm not hungry yet, but I'm probably gonna need to fit in food at some point today. But yeah, today's kind of a free day, chill day. I'm gonna get ready right now. It's beautiful outside. It's like sunny right now, but it's cold because everyone's wearing jackets. So we'll see. We'll see how I do in the weather. Real taste, not taste test, real test now. Weather test. Okay, this is my outfit of the day. I clean up pretty good, don't I, guys? But yeah, I have thick leggings or thermals underneath the jeans, and then just my boots, some long socks. I have a white undershirt underneath, and then this has like a little bedazzled. My scarf. My scarf. I did my makeup. She's cute. She cleans up. My beanie and my glove, as you can see. I'm gonna go get food because I am hungry.
I ended up grabbing just a quick little croissant-like sandwich at the little bakery that the hostel had for some reason. Sunday was my full free day of the week, so I ended up walking from my hostel to Central Park. I always knew Central Park was huge, but I didn't realize how massive the park really is. I walked around, saw some of like really cool little knickknacks, went to this I'm not gonna pronounce the tower name, I don't want to butcher it. It was really cool. Um Central Park was really beautiful. There was so much to see. I don't even think I saw everything. I kind of just saw like a few things from the map that I really wanted to see. But yeah, I didn't realize how big it was. I also saw a sign saying that they were gonna add this like free theater in the park for everybody, and it's gonna be called Shakespeare. So if you're a local New York, check it out. But this is kind of like the structure where they're finishing up. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
This goose means business. Goose has seen something you want. That's why he's coming for you. That goose is interested in you, I believe. Say hi, Goosey.
He's used to being fed. So, but the current
I'm on my way to see the Rockets on walking to Radio City. Just walking through Central Park today. I had a cup of hot tea right now because I was cold, but yeah, so far I kind of like New York. It's pretty. It's cold. I'm not used to this cold, but it's not too bad. I'm adjusting quite fine for right now. But I just wanted to walk to Radio City for my hostel just because I wanted to see Central Park. It's getting a little bit dark, so I saw a good amount of Central Park. Alice in Wonderland, like what the hell? Wasn't expecting that. I couldn't find that main center thing that like you see on YouTubers, like with the X, not X, rectangular. I don't know what that structure is called. I'll probably have to come back during the week to try to find it. But yeah, I'm just enjoying the views. Um, I asked the cafe lady about like the bus system, so I need to figure out how early I need to leave tomorrow for the first day of the Martha Graham Dance Intensive. But yes, I am excited. I'm cold, a little out of breath. I am waiting for doors to open for the Rockettes at 7 p.m. So I went to eat some tacos. They're actually really good. And I had tamarindo with it, right? I couldn't find anywhere to sit. At the CNBC Studios Plaza. I don't know what this place is called. Or maybe it's 30 under 30 because I keep seeing signs of 30 under 30. Or the Rockefeller Center 30. No, under 30 Rock. I don't know. I think that's where I'm at. So I'm tired. Taking a break until doors open at 7 p.m. My legs are not like hurting that much. I can't really feel the side of my legs because it's cold outside, so I'm just gonna chill a bit. Just checked. I walked over 19,000 steps today, and I got out of the hostel at like 2 p.m. So just walking all of Central Park and then walking all the way to Radio City Music Center and then Times Square from the hostel to now the yes, it's the Rockefeller under 30 Rock Plaza or whatever. So we'll see how the rest of the week goes. But so far, I am liking how walkable the city is and how many people are outside. It's cool.
Doors were finally open, so I made my way back to Radio City Hall to see the Rockettes. In New York, they don't mess around, so I wasn't allowed to record, but I'm glad I didn't, and I was able to actually really take in the moment, be present, and enjoy the show. I have never seen anything so well done, so over the top, such a great production. I highly recommend if you're ever in New York to watch the Rockettes Christmas Spectacular. You won't regret. After the Rockettes, I decided I was going to take a train because your girl did way too much walking. I was exhausted at this point. I didn't realize I ended up doing over 24,000 steps that day. But, anyways, it was my first time figuring out the New York public transit system and going on a subway. I loved how frequent all the stops were. It was like 5 minutes in between, so you never really had to get there too early, and it was open really late. But unfortunately, I did get lost.
I got on the wrong one. Now I figured out the right one. Hopefully this is it. I didn't hear when to get off, and then my phone connection sucked underneath the subway. But it's only like an 8-minute walk at this point. I'm not gonna do it the subway right now, so I'm just gonna walk to the hostel. Fucking cold. But it's okay, I'll figure this out.
And just like that, Monday rolls around the corner. This is the first day of the Martha Graham Dance Intensive. I had to wake up super early because it starts at like 8:25 to 8:30 a.m. And of course, on the first day, I went a little bit earlier to figure out my route. I just quickly grabbed some food from the cafe from the hostel, and I was on my way to the dance intensive. I enjoyed NYC, admiring all the buildings, all the character, just the diversity of the people, figuring out the metro, figuring out my route. It was peaceful. I really enjoyed just like all the art at every station, how different it was, how unique it was, and experiencing a different weather, experiencing the East Coast, and of course the Martha Graham Dance School. Still can't believe I was there.
This is the first time I see snow. Oh my god, it feels so soft. Whoa.
And after the intensive was when I had time to eat.
I just got back to the hostel, returning from the Martha Graham day 1 intensive. I am exhausted. I checked my phone yesterday. I actually did 24,000 steps, and I just came out of a 5-hour dance class, which was Graham 1 and Contemporary, so I'm pretty exhausted. I was gonna try to meet with my friend Issa that lives over here, but as I was eating my first meal of the day, my sandwich, I was dozing off. I'm like, okay, I think that's the sign my body wants to stay inside and relax and rest. So, about day 1 intensive, I couldn't record because no recording, so you gotta respect that. But I really did like what today's instructors were really telling us about pushing yourself more, kind of like exaggerating, like emphasis and power and bold and just attitude and all this stuff. It really resonated with me, as well as the contemporary teacher who was saying, like, don't be afraid of making mistakes. Like, that's how you grow, that's how you learn. No one cares if you make a mistake. The only person that cares if you make a mistake is yourself. So not to be hard on yourself with that. And that really resonated with me. So far, day 1, I'm coming out with a different mindset and just believing in my abilities more, and I'm really enjoying New York. And day 1, and it was snowing, and it was soft. I don't know, I'm trying to do an outfit of the day, but same scarf same scarf, black gloves, beanie, and then I have the Timbermans. I'm tired. I'm gonna go take a shower and then take a nap.
And after all the walking I did yesterday and all the dancing I did today, I felt it in my body that I really needed to take the time to stretch and recover. And as I grow older and just more experienced dancer, I realized the importance of really listening to your body, taking care of your body and your mental health, and taking the breaks, because your body really speaks to you and it really tells you what you need to do. We just need to learn how to listen to it. I luckily haven't had any injuries, knocking on wood. but I do think it's something we need to talk about more in the community, is recognizing when you're getting to the point of burnout and when you need to take the time to rest, recover, and sometimes like just leave and try other things, which I have done. I have taken 2 breaks my entire time of dancing, and I'm glad I did because I don't feel burnt out. I feel like I could still keep dancing. I feel like I want to keep dancing and go out and keep dancing. And like again, I'm 24. Taking this dance intensive around this time is where a lot of dancers start to retire for whatever reason, family obligations, wanting to try other things, or they're just done with it.
Okay, anybody else attend any like comedy nights or anything like that? Yeah, on Saturday, Sunday? Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, but Hi USA is a nonprofit. So our goal is to educate you guys through experiences.
And after taking a much needed break, I was ready to go out again. I decided to attend the hostel's bingo get to know each other and the karaoke after event. I'm so glad I went out. I had so much fun singing my lungs out. I got to meet a lot of incredible people from the hostel, got to be a little bit more familiar with New York. And I highly recommend, if you ever stay at a hostel, to check out any of the events they have going on, or just talk to the people at your hostel. Most of the time, you'll get invited out, or you can invite others to join you on your itinerary, and that way you'll expand your horizons and probably see something you didn't plan. Day 2 of the Martha Graham Dance Intensive. I can't believe I'm this awkward!
I had to skip ballet class this morning because my body was just way too exhausted after dancing and singing at karaoke. So I just did the Graham technique today, and now I'm heading back to the hostel so I can get ready to hang out with Isa.
Today, Issa and I decided to go check out the Met Museum because we're just art girlies, and that's what girls do, okay? I was super excited. I finally got to check out this iconic museum.
It took me a while to figure out the subway and the bus to get over here, but I did it, and I'm meeting up with Isa right now. It's like a hair stuck on my... There we go.
After being blown away, I have finally arrived to the Met Museum.
He just recreated the same image, same angle, so many times, but it was at different points of the day. So he had multiple paintings of the same angle, the same exact perspective, but he would do it like this is at noon, this is in the morning, this is at dawn. So these are just two, both the haystacks and the church image are like a series that he did to study light, because that's kind of the main focus of Impressionism, the way that light impresses on the viewer.
Unfortunately, because we got there a little bit later, we didn't get to see everything in the Met Museum. It is stunning, though. It is huge. There's so much to see. There's so many different types of art styles, sculptures, Renaissance. I just fell in love with that museum. I just wish we had more time, but I know next time that I am in New York, I will dedicate more time to exploring this wonderful museum. Afterwards, we went to go get drinks because we're girls and we were having a girl dinner. After drinks, we went to go make some reservations to a ramen place, and while we were waiting, we were exploring the Washington Square Park. This is what I was talking about earlier. I just didn't know that's what it was called, and that it's not located in Central Park. So I learned that that night. The ramen was phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed where we sat at the bar. It was a cute little restaurant. I just loved it. I'm a sucker for aesthetics, so the fact that it was a pretty restaurant, I was just like head over heels over it. The ramen was really good. I really enjoyed the skinny noodle ramens. I am not a big noodle girl, only when it comes to udon though. But besides that, it was delicious. We ended up getting drinks. I ended up getting Issa's drink, the lychee one, because I didn't like mine. It had like ginger. It was really gross. And then this restaurant was really cool.
Just got out of class today. Today was the last day with our instructor, Jacob. I'm gonna miss him, but I learned so much from him. He was so much fun. Really enjoyed the class. I forgot to mention, the class is accompanied by live drumming, so that's like really cool to have and experience. I love live music. It's Wednesday, so 2 more days to go, and hopefully I could get because Jacob teaches like yoga classes here in New York, so maybe before I leave I could join another yoga class because I don't want to say goodbye to him just yet.
I ended up getting some tamales de raja from a street vendor after class, and I have a lot to say. I feel like I was bamboozled and deceived. I trusted this little old Mexican lady, and the tamales were so weird. They had garlic, onions, some weird sauce. It wasn't even a poblano chili. It was al jalapeno. The masa was all weird. I was so sad. I wanted to throw up. I wanted to cry. But then I found out later through Isa that in New York, the Mexican population is really small. They just have different ingredients. So sad. I'm so sorry for you New Yorkers. Our activity for the day was to go ice skating, and we decided to go to a place in Brooklyn near Isa's to avoid the big crowd in Central Park.
50 pies. Llegaste.
Windy and cold, but we're here to ice skate. We didn't realize that this was the windiest day of the entire week and that later on I would fall ill.
That guy looks so happy.
Nobody's gonna blow me over. Better video of your first time. Carmen's first time ice skating.
It's very cold out here. And I'm scared. But this is fun. And it's windy.
You're doing it! Carmen on ice.
The wind's working against me. Pushing me back.
Just go with the wind.
This is it. Carmen, the Olympics 2026. USA. USA.
The next day, I had woken up with a sore throat. My body felt super exhausted and I felt awful. I had to text Isa that I wouldn't be able to go out today. It was my last day in New York and I knew I couldn't miss out on Hamilton, so I decided to sleep in until it was time to go out for the show.
So Trin hates me because I went to go see Hamilton, so I bought her this bag and this choir book.
And of course, what's New York without some jazz?
In the rock and roll category, you get a lot of attention. How, bus goes the bumblebee. Between the melody goes the birds, but the sound goes little for starting. Sweetest sound I've ever heard. I've seen the beauty of the red rose, seen the beauty of the skies of blue, seen the beauty of the evening sunset. But the beauty of you is sweet as the honey from the honeycomb, sweet are the grapes from the vine. Go, Johnny, go, Johnny, be good. Agent secret, agent man, well, they're giving you a number. Take away your plan. Beware of pretty faces that you'll find. A pretty face can hide a simple mind. Yeah, Boston sitting okay on the rain. Although you won't bring the day tomorrow. Yeah, Sparrow, she's really great.
Without fail, every Latina's comfort. A bit tipsy, a bit sick, a bit cold. Would I do it again?
Okay, open your eyes. Sorry it got wet.
Oh my gosh.
It's for you.
Oh, this is so cool. Oh, thank you.
It got wet because I forgot to take the water out of there, and I had it in the bag. And then when I was at the airport and I was taking it out, I noticed it. But it's brand new except the little wet spot.
So it's ruined.
No, well, I was really mad at myself.
Girl, it's fine. Thank you.
That's yours.
Although unfortunately I did have to miss out on 2 days of the dance intensive, I will gladly do this again. New York, you were so much fun. I can't believe all the new things I tried out, all the things I did. Thank you so much, Isa, for being my little cutesy tour guide and introducing me to the cutest little joints ever in New York. Until next year, goodbye, NYC.